Well, welcome to Cedar Rock. My name is Pastor Derek Mason, and we are here with Sherry Bogardus. And she has been here with us. She's a newer attender at Cedar Rock, but someone who is deeply loved. And we wanted to give her the opportunity to share a testimony about how God is doing a work in her life, and also what was it about Cedar Rock that brought her here to us. So Sherry, thanks for being with us here today, and I'll leave it over to you, and I kind of will lead into this, that what has God been doing in you that you would like to share with other people here today?
Well, I would say that years now, I have been struggling since I left my home church, that I couldn't find a church that was like the church that loved me like they did. And it was just something that happened, and it was time for us to step away. And, so I started my own, still ministering with women and working with them and holding my own Bible studies and, getting the love from them. And we've tried other churches, and I was like, no, this is not. So I quit going to church. Completely just quit going to church, and just still worked with my women. And I don't know, I would say it was about, somebody had posted this, a friend of mine posted on Facebook that this name, that y'all were switching over to a different style of church and all this. I'm like, well, what the heck is this place? So I kept watching and watching. And then one of my daughters said, Mom, I think I'm going to go try the church. And I'm like, okay, let me know how it goes, And then I don't think she came yet. And then it was, I believe it was the week before Pentecostal, when nobody was here, that I was sitting at home that morning, and I was being stirred and was told, go. And I'm like, I don't want to go, I don't want to walk into a place and feel like failure again and not get what, I'm searching for. And I walked in, and I heard Pastor Rogers speak that day. And I was like, oh, this is good. This is good. And then Pentecost came on, and I heard you speak. I have never in all my life hear words that come out of somebody's mouth like yours. You are spirit-filled. He has given you such a gift that it's like, and it's so humbling and so relaxing when you talk. It's not a, learn this. It's like, no, you have that loving sensation to deliver his word. And I'm sitting here going, I'm here. I am where I am supposed to be. And, and it was like, because honestly, I was to the point where I lost my hope in churches.
What do you think that is? What was it that kind of lost your hope in churches?
Because I'm tired of walking in and being judged from churches. I have brought people into churches thinking, oh, come, they're going to love you just like they love me. And they walk in, and it's like, no, nobody's ever walked up to them to talk to them or anything. And then they never come back.
Sure.
And I'm like, are you serious? And do I still have a guard up? Of course I do.
Sure.
I still have a guard up because, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. But from what I am being told internally, that this is real. This is real. I can hear it in your sermons, and like how you explained it today. I'm just like, I've never experienced that before. How you broke that down. And it's also, speaking to people that are definitely not there yet to take that leap, to say, you know what, I want him to be my Lord and Savior. They haven't taken that leap yet. But your wording, the way that you present stuff, it's going to draw people in more. Why? Because we live in a very fallen world and people need that hope right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wow, what a genuine testimony there. And I had no idea that she was going to throw me out there also. So that kind of put me in the spot. Thank you for that compliment. But yeah, Cedar, I'm so glad to hear that. And I do share, even as a pastor, I know I love the church, but I know that I have seen the church feels to me that it has been going through a place that's it's trying to find its identity, I feel. And what it has been more of a social club kind of a thing to a lot of people. And I think the heart of that is starting to come through, and people are starting to see that. And just only traditions that are there, if that's all they are, but they don't have any heart behind them, then they can be very shallow and often can find judgmental kind of, and it's often a lot of fear that what it is that people are afraid of others that aren't just like them to come in and mess up their social club or whatever the case. But here we are dedicated to participating in the advancement of God's kingdom, and that means for everybody. So no matter where you've been, no matter where you are coming out of, or any of that, that we will love on you. We will share what the message is of God, which is not only, we're going to learn about some of the intellectual stuff, but also it's relationship, plugging people into that relationship with God and with His Spirit. And so that will bear fruit, both of them, either kind of what I've seen with the church. There's a lot of people that have been hurt by the church in different ways. And it's not God. I hope that they understand that it's not God that's the problem. It's people. It's broken people, and create broken churches and broken relationships and stuff. But God's presence is more powerful than that. And so He calls us in to embrace Him and to be transformed by Him.
And that's one thing that I can say is I never blamed God through it all, because it was the church, that it was a season that it had ended.
Yeah.
Because I had learned through the years of it that yes, I had a religion with God, but now I have a relationship. There's two different sides to this. I don't ever want a religion again. I want my relationship with my Father, because He is the one that has brought me through everything in my life. Yep. I wished I would have known this years ago, but you know what? It's all timing. Yep. You learn as you go. Yep. And as you grow.
Yep. It's awesome. It's a huge lesson that's there. And often, unfortunately, the only way that we really learn that one well is by going through what doesn't work until we find what really does work. But I will say that, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. But I also will say that it's that experience is what also brought you to us. And
exactly.
We're not about stealing people, so don't get the wrong idea with that. But we do. If anybody that's looking for a church, you're welcome here, of course. We're just excited. We're excited to have you and your family.
Thank you.
And we've seen also your son as well and his family that have come. And what a joy that has been as well. And we're glad that you're a part of what we're doing here.
Thank you.
And we invite you to also join us as well. Something new is truly happening here at Cedar Rock.